Recording is started.
That's pretty cool.
That's
Silver, can you do the intro?
Silver, you should do the intro.
Hello, welcome back, y'all.
Never mind, you suck at the intro. Hey guys, welcome back. Hi, we're playing D&D.
Anything ever again? Ask me to do anything ever again.
Hey, do you want to play D&D?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, last we left off, the Tidebringers were in attendance at the Faymentine Banquet, hosted by Poyo's father, Benetroth Faymentine.
What a dick.
And attended by a variety of nobles, including one that, while on the surface appeared as a noble, with a rather famous singer on his arm, turned out to instead be the god of magic, Myrmidran, who had been watching their progress for some time, watching your progress for some time, and was interested in meeting face to face. So, with him and his date posted up in one of the side rooms, a couple of you had conversations with him. You all received some form of gift in the form of a magical item from Benetroth Faymentine as thanks for the successful rescue of two of Poyo's sister's bridesmaids that had been kidnapped at the very beginning of the campaign. A little over a year ago now.
In-game over a year ago.
In-game over a year ago, yes. Also out of game over a year ago.
Okay, it's been like 2 years, dog. At least.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. It's been a while.
It's been a hot minute.
It's been a, solar minute.
Nuclear
But
impact.
anyways,
Nuclear
fun fact,
guns.
solar also means nuclear because the sun is a fusion reactor.
Is that the lore that we need to
no.
learn about?
No,
No.
the Sun
Why?
War doesn't come until Campaign 6.
Well, I got a new goal.
Oh no. Anyways, as you have all attended this banquet, you've all had various conversations. And as we step back into the world of Lavinia, the party continues. Food and drinks are there to be had. And the people are there for you to speak with and mingle. So, the world, and more specifically this party, is yours.
I have follow-up questions for Myrmidran.
Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna go... Mhm.
Eterna, you step back into the room where Myrmidran still sits with Araceli still there. They seem to be conversing quietly with each other. But Myrmidran turns to look at you as you enter.
I thought of some follow-up questions.
Very well.
So you know about the runic magic.
I do.
Are you able to change the words that we have been given?
You're referring to your experience with the
The Wanderer.
monoliths.
Yeah.
I could, but I see no reason to.
Damn. Okay. Another follow-up question. Whenever I talked to you, you mentioned that, like, the greater the good, the greater the evil.
Yes, the balance.
How, with the balance, if I were to be evil, would I be allowed to count as the evil, or would I only be the good?
Nothing in this world is truly good or truly evil.
She kind of nods. How evil would I need to become to be the evil?
That's a fantastic question. The balance is something that I'm still actively studying.
Okay. Cool. Those are just my follow-up questions.
Very well.
And then she's just gonna leave.
So, as Eterna steps out from that conversation, I don't believe Ruben was necessarily doing anything.
Ruben's
But
not at
Ruben
the
wasn't
party yet.
there. I think he's gonna arrive. Yeah.
At some point.
Ruben can certainly arrive if he would like to.
He's been
Ah,
on the
nice.
chandelier this entire time, actually.
He's been on the chandelier this entire time.
No. It's not time yet.
No?
It's
not
my
time
time.
Okay. Well, before or after or during, I would say, any conversation that isn't specifically in, like, a private area, you are welcome to hop in and do things.
Cool.
So Ruben's not there yet. Sweets was trying to get a noble drunk.
How's that going?
I don't remember what Jin was doing.
Oh, well, no. Poyo and Jin were talking to Jin's dad.
Right.
He was crippled.
Yep, he's in a wheelchair.
That was his main character trait that you wouldn't shut up about.
Listen, Jin's dad is kind of funny.
Funny looking.
His jokes always come at a crutch.
Right. So that was that. And then Asya is
Not
Snappy
here.
is not currently here, so Asya is like in the bathroom.
So
I
I'm
guess.
playing Asya.
No, counterspell.
Shit.
So I guess Sweets didn't have a whole lot of time last session to do things. Swap over to you, or?
Well, yeah, sure. The only thing I'm really doing is getting that noble drone.
Sure. We'll say roll a general persuasion check to as you're like trying to convince him to continue drinking.
Wow. 20.
Yo.
Yeah, with a 20. He's here to party. He's not really here to do a whole lot of business. And as you continue to like feed him alcohol, he makes a couple of jokes about like, "You're not trying to get me drunk, are you?" But you're successful nonetheless.
Got it.
And after a while, you see he's kind of like sitting there at the table with a couple of his friends who are looking a little more uncomfortable now. Not necessarily having as much fun at the party, presumably. But he's kind of like looking around like, "Is there a karaoke stage?"
I know a great place. It's
great.
like 2 blocks from here. And it's like the drinks are cheap and good. Like you don't find that combination anywhere.
I haven't been paying for drinks here anyway.
Even better. Let's go.
He kind of stands up, starts coughing. And starts to walk out, and you see one of the carriages out there, a sort of like aquamarine skinned tiefling kind of steps forward. Were you ready to leave the party?
Yes.
Wanting to go somewhere?
Yes.
He kind of nods. Yeah, there's my friend here says there's a karaoke place. Ah, singing. Very well. And he kind of like looks over to you, Sweets. And he's going to roll insight.
All right.
See if he can figure out.
I am pretending to be drunk. So is that performance or deception? Like I've been drinking, but not enough to like. I still want to have my senses about that.
Yeah, you've been like pseudo drinking.
Yeah.
We'll say performance.
All right. Yeah. Oof.
Only a 13.
Yeah.
The tiefling kind of looks at you and kind of narrows his eyes for a moment. And like you kind of like lock eyes with him. And you're so sure that he like figures out what you're doing here. And then he simply nods. Well, where is this singing place?
It's a few blocks from here. It's like, and I like point and I spin around and I go that direction.
He kind of nods. Very well. Well, Master, if you'll get in the carriage, I'll happily take you there.
Perfect. Let's go.
Yeah. Is it hot out here or what?
Let me help you with the coat. It looks like tight on you.
Thank you. And he kind of like tries to shoulder it off.
Yeah. As I'm doing that, I'll try to see what he has in the coat pocket.
Checking the coat pockets, there's a fairly nice, like, cigar container. Probably base tin, but it's decorated with gold and platinum. You could probably pawn that off pretty well. Not to speak of the contents, which are likely fairly expensive.
Right.
There's a small like tinder box that's not really worth a whole lot in that same pocket.
Mm-hmm.
The only other thing of note that you find is there's a ruby ring. And when I say ruby ring, I don't mean like a gold band with a ruby set in it. I mean a ring, like a plain ring made out of ruby.
Ruby? Ooh.
It seems fairly valuable. You don't know exactly what it is, but I mean, just glancing at it and with your eye for detail, it probably doesn't fit him very well anymore.
Got it. So as we're going into the carriage, I will definitely pocket those.
Sure.
I'll
Sleight
leave
of hand check if you don't mind.
Yes.
He's not really paying any attention, but the cab driver is still like not completely trusting of you.
Right. 24.
Yeah, you're fine. You can go ahead and add the cigar case and the ruby ring to your inventory.
Yes.
And the carriage takes off.
All right. And as that carriage takes off, once we're like a block away, I will, because you said that I had completed my attunement to my Bard of the Instruments.
Yes.
I will.
Bard of the Instruments.
Yes. I will cast invisibility
Bards of intro.
and jump off the carriage.
Sure. Since the carriage is like a closed interior, there's really not a whole lot that the carriage driver can really notice here.
Mhm.
And he doesn't notice at all. At least
Yeah.
for like 10 seconds. You maybe hear him shouting like, "Hey, where'd you go?" But yeah, you're able to make a clean escape with that.
Yeah. I'll make my way back into the party.
Sure.
Invisible as long as I can be.
Yeah, you've got about we'll say 55 minutes. Which would be enough for you to eavesdrop on whatever the next conversation is, which is presumably Poyo and Jin going to talk to someone else, because I imagine at least Poyo has some more people he wants to
Yeah, I
talk
was
to.
on my way to Alfred before Jin stopped me to introduce him to his dad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Itachi.
I'll definitely listen in.
Yep.
I thought his name was Alfred.
No. Jin's dad's name was...
Oh, you were talking about his dad. I was talking about the person I was going after.
Yeah, you're
Shit.
gonna go talk to Alfred, but you were just talking to Itachi.
Itachi, yeah.
So-
Give me a second. So. No, continue.
Jin, are you gonna continue to follow Poyo around, or are you gonna, like, just hang out with your dad for a little bit?
I'll hang out with my dad.
Fair enough.
Quality family time.
Absolutely. Something that you've been missing out on.
Oh my god, you're gonna play catch inside.
Go along,
Come on.
son.
Yo, catch this ball. Oh wait, you can.
Yeah, you can. He's missing his legs, not his arms.
No, I was talking about Jin because he's weak.
Oh.
What did you just say to me?
Hey, Jin, what's your strength score, by the way?
You punk.
16. I got the
Jin.
big muscle.
You could probably
Jin,
arm
what's your
wrestle-
athletics bonus?
11.
11. Hey, Ruben, what's your athletics bonus?
Oh, because I don't have Roll20 open.
I'll give you a hint. It's less than 11.
Well, I'm still big boy strong. so fuck
He
you.
meant like, like willpower.
You know,
He meant
strong-willed.
stronger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
strong-willed. Strong
Right.
looks, handsome. Dashing good looks.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Strong can mean many things.
Strong comedian,
You
you know?
don't understand.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
You tosser.
I'm
You
just imagining
poser.
Ruben trying to use his word to make everyone laugh at his jokes.
Tasha's hideous laughter, but stronger.
But stronger.
Tasha's hideous laughter, but on everyone.
Atashi's hideous laughter.
No.
Okay,
Are you
anyways,
saying
go to your
cripples can't
conversation.
cast magic?
So,
Shit.
Poyo, you are headed out to the garden to speak to your buddy there,
my brother.
Alfred. Yeah.
I believe Alex is trying to say something, Alan. I think.
Was...
Right?
Did
No.
I interrupt? Alex, did I interrupt you?
What?
Oh,
What?
no, I misunderstood, I guess. I thought you
Okay.
were gonna come crashing down in your big spaceship. Yeah, I guess. Oh, do the see you later, alligator, to Jin and Tashi, and I go over to Alfred.
Yep. Itachi kind of gives you like a half salute.
My God, my back
So-
hurts.
Stepping out to the garden, you can find you could find Itachi is kind of like off to the side, having a conversation with someone that you can see is like one of the groundskeepers, wearing like overalls. Itachi himself has let his quills grow out a little bit.
Alfred.
Yeah, Alfred himself has let his quills grow out a little bit.
My brother's Jin's dad? What the fuck?
Whoa! You thought
This
this
is-
family couldn't even get more?
This is complicated. Oh God. What
Yup.
the?
And Bob's your uncle.
Oh no. I thought Bob would be my aunt, man. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? This is a fucked up family. Holy shit.
And you are
But yeah,
your own grandfather.
Oh God. Imagine your grandfather being in the fucking hot girl cup holders. That's an anime. That's an anime in a different universe.
I hope it isn't. But Multiverse series says that it must be, so.
And Jordan's the director of the.
Jordan, would you direct
God, I
that
hope
anime?
not.
See, multiple variables or whatever. So he really in a different universe. He said, "Yeah, hell yeah, why not? Why not?" Anyway, shit, Alfred.
You
Buddy.
see Alfred is, he's let his quills grow out a little bit, wearing sort of like loose clothing, that seems to have the same like tailored holes in it to allow for the quills to grow. But he's just wearing like kind of like a loose tunic, pair of plain like pale orange to like pale orangish red pants. And he kind of looks over. Ah, Poyo.
Alfred, buddy, I haven't seen you in a while.
It has been quite some time, but I figured since they were going to all the trouble of throwing a party for you, I might as well show up, say hi.
Yeah, that never happens.
Must have done something truly spectacular.
Yeah, I just I saved some of my some of Teresa's friends or whatever.
Right.
You know the annoying ones.
I fortunately do not know.
But yeah, dude, how you been?
I've been good.
It
I've
seemed that
been
you've
good.
grown a bit.
I have. Probably at least partially an influence of where I've been. There's a monastery in the floating islands of rain that I spent a couple years at.
That sounds awesome.
It was quite spectacular. So, how was meeting Mom and Dad again?
I haven't seen Mom yet. But
Interesting.
yeah, maybe I should go find her. But yeah, I seen Dad or whatever. He's basically exactly as I remember. Like, did you know you gave me the shitty present? Look at this. I pour out the iron stone or whatever.
Mirrorstone.
Mirror stone or whatever. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's quite a gift.
Yeah, expensive, but it's not something tailored for me, you know?
Well, I suppose not.
I guess I could always sell it or like give it to one of my party members.
Is it going around circles above his head?
It is not currently. He's not attuned to it.
I'm not
I don't
attuned
think.
to it. No.
Well, it's certainly something I would enjoy having, but I won't ask you to give it to me. Especially not here.
Yeah, but So, how's the whole monk thing going on for you?
It's going fairly well. I've been able to see a lot more of the world than I originally expected.
Can you start punching with, like, flaming fists now? Anything cool like that?
I've learned a few unique tricks if I need to defend myself. But the journey has been more of a spiritual one than a violent one.
Oh, so basically the opposite of my whole entire journey so far.
You've had a lot of violence.
You could say that.
Tell me.
For the past year, anyway.
Tell me.
I'm not sure how much you know, but,
Well, you can start by explaining your scales there.
Oh, I'll get to that. But, actually, you know what? I guess it's important. So basically, when I was working, I used to work as like a mailman. I don't think, I'm pretty sure I sent you a couple letters. How I was like a courier or whatever from Montevideo or whatever.
I remember reading those.
Yeah. But one of those times, I think it was like a church or whatever. It was on fire, and I just like no joke. I just like everything stopped, and I just went in and tried to save everyone and shit. Like Polana would tell me to do. Well, not well. I don't think she would like me to go into burning buildings. Oh yeah, I almost died. But then a cool thing happened. Oh, you listening? A fucking cool ass dragon made of fire just appeared and told me, you know what? You're a cool dude. Here, have some dragon powers. And also, I got a project going on. I think it would be pretty cool if you're part of it, you know? A bit of a passion project. And and I've been with this group called the Tidebringers. And I've lost some friends over this journey. But I made new ones and shit. They're pretty cool. You can probably meet some of them.
I am not here for them. You say you lost friends.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Helen actually introduced to me to one of them. Well, maybe not introduced, but more like they hired hired a alchemist I think she might have hired Thad as well. He was an orc.
Interesting.
He knew magic.
I believe I've heard of. I don't know the name Thad, but I have heard of a sort of circus that employs a few dark orcs.
Oh, Alfred, you're
Was that?
yeah. Well, Alfred, you're cool. Alfred, you're cool. You're fine with that. He's a dark orc.
It certainly doesn't bother me.
Yeah, you're never that type of person. But yeah, he knew
What
magic
you are
and
and
shit.
who you are two entirely different things. Let me take you for example. What you are is your father's son. Who you are is, well, that's up to you to decide.
I'm Poyo.
And Poyo you are.
I'm a Poyo maniac. But I actually with this group I went up the Phalens. And I burned down a couple forts with them.
Well, with the power of a prime dragon by your side, I imagine you could be able to do some things like that.
It wasn't easy, but
Nothing ever is. Nothing that's worth doing.
yeah. But yeah, now we're here, and unfortunately, I don't know how to transition to segue into this, but I think what's a word when your work basically lays you off? I guess. Well, I'm not sure if I
Feeling
got laid.
burned out?
I'm not sure burned out is the word, but maybe. But let's just say I don't really have powers anymore right now.
And why is that?
Let's just say the boss and I got into an argument.
You and
and-
this prime dragon aren't on the same page anymore.
Yeah.
Perhaps it's time to find another burning building.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not gonna set a building on fire if that's what you're thinking.
No, absolutely not.
Oh no, I'm joking.
But my point is, what got this dragon's attention was an act of selflessness. Something that you did that was a great risk to yourself to protect the people around you.
I don't know. He called me by my fake name.
Mm.
I'm not really happy with him either, to be honest, Selfried.
Well, if you and this dragon are going to part ways, what will you do now? There is space at the monastery for you.
I think we both know that I am not fit to be a monk.
You could do it if you tried.
Hmm.
But, regardless, the question stands.
I mean, I guess there's always Shalex's uncle. Not uncle, grandpa.
I'm not familiar with Shalex or any
Yeah,
grandfather they might have.
Yeah, okay, so I'm really like speed running my Oh my god, it's only happened in a year. Oh my god. But basically, to catch you up a little bit at speed, Shalix is a gem genasi, I believe, and well, they haven't died, but let's just say a lot of complicated things happened, and their soul is kind of locked with a contract with the devil. You know, typical life stuff. But
That sounds unfortunate.
but their grandfather is the son of my boss. But I'm not sure if he likes that I basically put Shalix. Well, it was mainly Shalix's idea to do it, but I just kind of assumed that he would do something about it. Cause he's also a dragon. You probably can piece that together, but he's also a specific dragon that has future sight or whatever. So I just kind of assumed he had a plan. But it's been a while since that happened. So maybe I shouldn't talk to him about a job application.
Well, Poyo, if you'd like some advice.
Do you think I should go back to Kareth?
I think you should stop trying to figure out what you are and start trying to figure out who you want to be.
Who I want to be, huh? You know
Who
what?
do you want to be? Everything you've told me so far, it sounds like you're just going with the flow.
I think I want to be the guy to tell my dad to fuck off. Our dad to fuck off. Cause Alfred, I'm pretty sure he has something planned. He's scheming something. Alfred.
At that point, you hear a sort of rustling in the bushes of the hedge mage next to you.
Ah, shit.
And Alex, would you like to describe what pops out of these bushes?
This is the perfect time, Alex. Thank you.
So, you don't even see much pop out. You just see, like, a foot. And you're just like, what the fuck? And so a foot pops out, and you
does
see...
Hold on, does Poyo recognize this foot?
Well, I sent a picture of what Ruben's wearing, so maybe not.
Oh, so...
He's wearing that outfit, but in, like, dark blues and blacks, and very fucking, like, his bow tie is fucked up, some of the buttons are on the wrong button.
Yeah.
You tell me if Poyo recognizes that.
I don't think he would.
Poyo, you see a shoe, and you're not sure if that shoe belongs to a man or a woman.
Ruben's gonna, like, kick his leg in the air a little bit to, like, as if he's, like, trying to shimmy out of, like, the hiding hole that he was in.
In a different life, he would not pay his taxes, he would be a burlesque dancer.
Oh, God.
Maybe
That's how he should have made money. That's his
is why
retirement
he can't
plan.
get to Europe. He doesn't want to pay taxes to do his job.
That's why. That's his retirement plan. For after he's done adventuring, he's just gonna go dance.
Dance.
But yeah. Alfred kind of looks over. Do you need help?
No.
Wait a minute.
No,
Ruben,
I'm
Ruben, is that
Po-
you?
Poyo.
How long were you in that bush?
I don't remember.
We have a bathroom.
I wasn't using the bathroom. I was taking a little nap, I think. But yeah, I think I could use a little bit of help again now if you could grab my foot right there and just
got you, man.
shove me out real quick.
Yeah.
As
Do I have to roll for this?
As we recreate the scene where Gale is pulled out of the fucking
But make it a bush.
It's a bush and it's Ruben.
Obviously, the bush is the more cool way
Mm-hmm.
of pulling someone
Yeah.
out.
As soon
Yeah,
as,
bro.
soon as Ruben is standing up straight and everything, Sweets is gonna. He has 2 glasses of alcohol. He's just gonna put one into his hand. I'm still invisible, so it just appears like a drink came out of nowhere.
Right. So yeah. Ruben, as you kind of like come standing to, Alfred is like, "Well, you're certainly enjoying the part. Where did you get that?"
Ruben looks to his hand. Oh, I don't know, and he just fucking chugs it. And then he throws the
anyway.
glass.
This is
I
is
catch
actually
I catch
one
the
of the
glass.
methods.
It disappears.
See, you try to catch the glass. Alfred is faster than you are. He reaches up and catches the glass, and Sweets and Poyo, you two can roll insight if you'd like.
inside.
Also,
God,
Ruben has a bunch of
Fire!
sticks in his hair, and his hair is not in a man bun or a ponytail. It's just completely like down straight.
Yeah. Sweets, you see there's like a... He doesn't completely just catch the glass. There's like there's a shimmer of force of something otherworldly that like redirects the glass into his hand.
Ooh, magic.
Something magical.
At the mention of
Oh.
otherworldly, Eterna just like stands up and looks over the hedges.
I go over to Poyo and put a drink into his hand, and then say, "That was cool," and then walk away.
No wait, Sweets, come back. This is my brother. He's pretty cool.
You don't know it's Swedes.
Oh, it's hey, random guy.
A
It's
random invisible person. That sounds exactly like Sweets.
It's an unseen servant. That's what it is.
Was that God? Poyo was talking to God.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I'm gonna go get some more drinks.
Yeah.
That's that's my role right now, just being an unseen servant.
Ruben,
Hi.
you have something right there, and he kind of like gestures to your entire head.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. I think I look great personally. I think
You're
you're
trying to
just
copy my
jealous.
look, Ruben? What the fuck?
I just took a lot of inspiration from you, Poyo. It's just it's just a lot of inspiration.
Wait, Silver, is the glass that you gave me, is it full or is it just...
Yeah, it's
full,
like
so
a
it
full
has
glass
it
of
has a
champagne.
drink.
It is a drink. What is it? Is it
Yeah.
alcoholic?
Yes,
Is it alcohol?
it
Okay.
Definitely alcohol.
Here, Ruben, you want some?
Oh, most
It
definitely.
just,
If
it
you
just
aren't going
appeared
to.
out of my hand, so.
I mean,
do
if-
have some powers.
If God's gonna keep giving us drinks, why not keep drinking? And he takes it and chugs it again.
Yeah,
On the way,
Ruben
on the
here
way-
is one of the members of the Tidebringers and shit that I was talking about.
Tide Breakers, yeah. So wait, are the others here?
on
Somewhere.
their way back, I'll look for Eterna and whisper in her ear, "Hey, oh well, I'll like stand on tippy toe to try to whisper in her ear."
You can like
Um,
you wait until she's standing next to a chair that's been left like pulled out.
And I'll go like, "Hey, Ruben's
Sweets,
here.
what the fuck are you doing?
Also, I'm having fun.
Incognito, shut up.
Ruben's here. Also, Poyo's brother has some cool, weird magic. Follow me. And I start walking away, and then
I
realize,
can't see.
oh right. I
Oh my
just,
god.
like,
He just walks into a table on purpose so you can follow the trail.
Yeah.
No, I go from
Follow
behind her
me,
and
carves
just
a
push.
path of destruction through the party like a fucking bulldozer.
Running into people, pushing them out of the way.
Just like that scene from Megamind, the invisible car.
Yeah. Getting ran over and shit, yeah.
No, I go behind and start like pushing Eterna forward, guiding her.
I just kind of like grab you by the wrist and then tell you just leave me.
Got it. And you just look like you're holding nothing.
I think people
and
are
I-
more focused on Jesus, she's tall, and less of what's in her hand.
You're probably right. This is
Except for the
this is-
other term person in the room.
I will say, Eterna, this is a place where like beast folk are common, and tall beast folk like you draw a lot of positive attention instead of like suspicious attention. And I will leave it at that.
Oh god.
Ew.
All right.
wanna
I
go
got them
home.
back. I guide Eterna to the group, and I immediately put another drink in Ruben's hand.
Ruben immediately starts chugging it again.
You try to, and Poyo's brother, Alfred, is just gonna like reach out and say, "I think that's probably enough," and he just like takes it out of your hand.
Aw, you're such a buzzkill. I'll get alcohol somewhere else. And Ruben just starts kind of sulking off somewhere.
Oh boy.
No, wait, Ruben, don't you wanna screw over my dad? Like, fuck him up?
What did you say
I
in the
don't think
middle of
Ruben's
the
into
party?
men, but you're welcome to try.
Hold on.
I was wondering, I phrased it really weird. I meant
When-
to say...
When you said that, Ruben, this is Ruben.
Do you want to call us Chaos?
Chaos is my middle name, Poyo.
Is that actually?
Dear Lord.
When Ruben says that, I put another drink in his hand.
Oh, God gave me alcohol!
Alfred is going to take that one as well.
God damn it, I'll find it somewhere else.
You know what?
Poyo,
Thanks
can you
for-
also get me
Sure
alcohol?
you will.
We can get on the way when we go over to my dad. Also, I'll tell him this thing is a piece of shit.
Y'all
But,
actively cause my head to hurt.
Last episode, I said Poyo said, you know, people tend to drink around me. I don't know why.
I'm gonna go get a refill, get 2 more glasses, and also look for gin.
Okay.
Oh shit,
Sweets.
Snappy's here.
Hello,
Hi, Snappy.
Snappy.
Eterna's just gonna look at you, Sweets, and be like, Sweets, can you go find me
see
some
me.
apple wine?
You can't see me. Still invisible.
She
And
had
then
you
you're
by
like,
the
so-
wrist.
Yeah, but I had you let go of me so I could give Ruben his drinks. I guided you to the party, and then that was it. So I released myself from you, and then went and gave Ruben his drinks. And now I'm going to get a refill, looking for gin.
And we're going. I'm gonna take Ruben to where generally where I last remember where my dad is.
Alfred
And then
is going to follow at a distance to try to like hopefully do some damage control.
I'm just
Eterna's
gonna,
like, I was
I'm
gonna
just gonna
talk
assume
to
Alfred
him.
isn't, because I was gonna say, Alfred, thank you for the talk. This really helped. And and then I start going to where Dad is and shit.
Alfred's like, oh dear lord, nothing's changed, has it?
No.
Come on, Ruben.
He's always been like this?
He used to be worse.
Your parents didn't just kill him?
They thought about it. Don't tell him I said that.
Oh, I've thought about it.
Anyways, let's see if we can wrap up the party so that there's less people to witness whatever's about to happen.
I mean... what if we
Please,
just
as
have
a favor.
your father just leave the building?
He's not going to do that. As a favor to me.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Alfred, wandering monk, journeyer, pilgrim, one could say. One of the most rational members of the Faymentine clan.
I will try to help you, but I want to have a conversation.
Certainly.
Eterna's going to sending to Poyo. Poyo, please keep the fires to a minimum. Minimum meaning don't set shit on fire.
Don't worry. I can't start fires like the easy way anymore.
Well, he's not going to set anything on fire.
Yes, he, told me he lost his dragon powers. Anyways, let's send everyone home. And I'm gonna have, you, if you're willing to help with this, and him both roll persuasion checks to sort of wrap up the party here.
Nat one.
Let me open up my dice.
Didn't get to cause
Bardic
chaos.
Inspiration a spell?
Can I anti-persuade?
Yeah, can I just start
Is
Hey,
Bardic
you gotta
drawing
there's gonna be a
it?
show going on.
Here's the question: is Bardic Inspiration a spell, Alan?
What?
Is Bardic Inspiration a spell?
Bardic Inspiration itself is not a spell.
If I use it, would I lose my invisibility?
No, but you'll definitely make some noise.
That's fine.
Actually, I want him to roll persuasion on Eterna because Eterna isn't ready for the party to be over.
Okay.
Party did literally just started, I think.
Persuasion on Eterna, that is a natural 18 plus 7, so that is,
Pretty persuasive.
that's pretty persuasive.
Fucking
What,
family
25?
people,
25?
man.
Eterna sighs.
I could just
But
that,
he
but
said
I'm
that
not.
he would help her, that he would have a conversation with her, so she's like, yeah, whatever.
Okay. So the both you and Alfred will roll persuasion then, and anyone who's actively trying to stop the party from ending right now can roll persuasion as well, and we'll
Hey, you're gonna
subtract
miss
that
something.
number. But I will also say actively trying to stop the party from happening excludes you from the conversation with Poyo's dad.
Ooh. No, I want to be there for that.
I want the party to happen. Let me roll that shit in person.
Sure. So Ruben's gonna go try to like keep the party going. Sweets and Poyo are gonna go
crazy.
Sweets and Poyo are gonna go talk to Mr. Benetroth Faymentine.
I would assume.
Aren't I going with that?
Well,
If you're gonna try to stop that was the point of the entire thing that I just said. Is if you're going to try to keep the party going, you are doing that instead of going to talk to Mr. Benetroth Faymentine.
Oh well.
Those were the words
wasn't
that
I?
I. That was what I just said.
it's one or the other. You can't do both.
Asia, you can also have an impact on this if you'd like, as you are still
Isn't
currently
he
here.
at the party?
I think Osir just arrived.
He is, but if you're talking to him, you're not talking to everyone else.
Yeah, Ruben's not planning on doing that, but Ruben's still like, he's still at the party.
Well,
Right.
here's how it would be. It would be like
You're
he
either
can
going to
defend-
talk to
area.
Mr. Benetroth, or you're going to be talking to everyone else trying to get them to stay, even though there are people trying to wrap up the party.
You could be like riling up, and that's technically still like causing chaos and shit. Though we could just like wing it and just hope for the best at the.
that they
roll
rolled
that
out
one.
once.
Yeah. Actually, will it take?
Jin can also have an effect on this. Technically, everyone at the party is able to do one of these two things.
I forget. Was Asya here at the party last session?
Asia's here,
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She was. Yeah, she was.
So, who's doing what?
I mean, I rolled a 19.
Well, you know what I'm doing.
Yeah. He rolled a 15.
Oh wait, shit. I just realized something.
What?
I'll DM Alex the idea. Don't mind me.
Okay. Meanwhile, Jin, Asia, are you doing anything as Eterna and one of the members of the Faymentine clan that you haven't seen yet at the party are trying to like wrap up the party and get everyone to go home?
I think Ossie's just going to kind of go with the flow. So,
Fair enough. Jin,
Yeah.
anything?
Not really.
Okay. So, Jin and Asia will leave the party along with a fair number of the other guests, although some of them choose to stay for a little bit longer. Benetroth is kind of reclining and having a whiskey as he sees you coming over with Ruben, and doesn't see Sweets because Sweets is currently invisible.
Still invisible.
And he stands up as you approach. And then I immediately get a knock on my door and have to deal with that instead of playing D&D. So I guess be back in like 30 seconds. So, as Mr. Benetroth kind of stands up, looks up to you. I was hoping you'd make your way over to me.
Me?
No, I think
No,
he was
my
talking about
son.
me, Ruben.
Although you're welcome as well.
Oh.
Your gift is on the table over there.
Gift? Ruben runs over like a fucking kid.
No, wait, Ruben! Chaos!
He doesn't.
No!
He doesn't even like. He doesn't even like listen. He's just like going over to the
No,
table.
Benetroth follows you over and says, I got a magical item for each of the members of your party as a thank you for rescuing my daughter's friends. And this is yours. And he presents you with 3 javelins of lightning.
Ruben just like snatches him out of his hand, and isn't just. He's just not even saying anything. He's just looking at him
He's looking at him.
They're
because he's
really
drunk.
beautiful weapons. They definitely shaped like a normal javelin, but the tip is instead of just like a normal spearhead, has a lightning, like a sharpened lightning bolt at the tip, and the metal itself is sort of like a bluish, like a blue somewhere. It's like almost like an electric yellow with like a blue sheen to it.
Mm-hmm.
Really beautiful items. But there's 3 of them. Javelin of Lightning weapon, Javelin Uncommon. This javelin is a magic weapon. When you hurl it and speak its command word Petir, it transforms into a bolt of lightning, forming a line 5 foot wide that extends out from you to a target within 120 feet. Each creature in the line, excluding you and the target, must make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw, taking 4d6 lightning damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a success. The lightning bolt turns back into a javelin when it reaches the target. Make a ranged weapon attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes damage from the javelin plus 4d6 lightning damage. When thrown in this way, it returns to your hand at the end of the current turn. This property of the javelin can't be used again until the next dawn. So you have 3 lightning bolts that you can throw, basically.
Exciting.
As long as you're sober enough to pronounce Petir correctly.
You know, these gifts may sway my teammates, but they're never gonna sway me, Dad.
Huh? Oh, right. We were supposed to be doing something. Ruben
Yeah.
kind of like shoves them in his pockets.
Was actually hoping to have a conversation with you about that.
Oh. Well, what is it?
I put a drink on Ruben's hands.
Benetroth kind of glances around as you're like now standing kind of openly in the middle of the party as the party is slowly dispersing, and says, "Would you mind if we go to one of my studies to speak?"
Can Ruben come?
Sure. If you'd like him to be there.
Yeah, I would.
Don't I feel special?
I see drink your
You are.
drink.
And
Taking big sips.
Yeah, Ruben finally knows the drink. Oh God! God finally came in touch again! See, I told you we'd find more alcohol, and he drinks it.
Gonna roll a perception check as Benetroth, see if he notices the invisible person.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Passive
notices.
perception?
Oh no.
No, he just rolled a natural 20 as perception.
Oh.
It's not passive
sucks.
perception because he sees the drink suddenly appear and like looks around. So he's like actively perceiving.
Mm.
It says, "Your invisible friend can come too if they would like to.
You mean
kinda
God?
Invisible.
That's kind of mean. Are you saying that I have imaginary friends?
I think God's always with us, just personally.
Oh, which one?
The God that's giving me alcohol, obviously.
I had
Nah, I
him
guess
another
it got me
drink and I
there.
say, and with that, I will leave you guys to it, and I will walk away.
God damn it.
I hand him
No! Come back! I need more alcohol!
Very well. Poyo. And Ruben. And he kind of nods at you too. Finishes the last of his small glass of whiskey, sets it down, and turns and walks up. Opens the door and begins to walk up a set of stairs.
I follow and I look at Ruben. You better take small sips from now on.
Hi.
Check.
Are you becoming a buzzkill too?
No, I'm saying that I don't. Being that sweets was apparently the one who's been giving you all that juicy juice. I think that might be your last alcohol for a while.
I trust Sweets. I don't think he'd hurt me.
So he disappears anyway. he
Man's
goes, he
killed the
tries
grandma.
again. He just.
You don't know that.
He killed the
You don't
grandma.
know
He'll
that.
kill you too.
You killed my grandma? What the fuck, Sweets?
I'm gonna go find that.
Okay, guys. I have to fucking out of character. My grandma and grandpa called me.
Oh
That was so bad. That's such a bad coincidence. Holy shit.
no! Oh no!
I have the power.
No.
You do not know the power of the dark side.
Sweet side.
I know the power of the dark side.
That's because you literally are the dark side. Turn it, you edgelord.
I am the Senate.
That was actually pretty good.
That was good.
Good job,
Good.
Snappy.
Thumbs up.
Thank you.
Thumbs up.
You don't get it. You don't get inspiration for that, unfortunately.
No, there's
Don't
no
worry, I've got
inspiration for that.
inspiration.
Oh. Anyway, I go up the stairs.
Yep. You kind of follow into, in keeping with what you know about Benetroth, it looks like a principal's office.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it kind of sits behind the desk. Gestures to the two chairs in the front of the desk. Please, make yourself comfortable.
I tried to
Ruben?
really hide it, and I whispered to Ruben, "Okay, keep your guard up." Okay, and I go over to my chair.
Ruben does not sit in the chair. Ruben just goes around and looks at things on the walls and on the
there's,
shelves.
there's definitely plenty of things to look at. There's a few snow globes that.
Yeah, he's just chilling out.
Yeah.
I like to think Poyo just thinks that, okay, he's on guard. He's just looking around to make sure there isn't traps and shit.
Ruben sees a snow globe. Ooh, pretty snow globe. I haven't seen snow in a while.
Ruben's
It's
such a
fairly
good
rare around
bodyguard.
here.
Holy shit.
Snow is fairly rare around here.
Oh.
I sit down, put my feet on the desk. Dad, I gotta ask first before we do this whole thing.
Right.
Where the fuck did you get the blood? Holy shit, you... How did you even know that?
I have contacts in Elisandor, and they told me that it was something that Eterna would enjoy. It was a part of my research into the rest of your group. I wanted to make sure that I got an appropriate gift for each of them. But
How much research did you do for the Tidebringers, and how much is out there? Because I swear to God...
There's a fair bit. You've not quite become a household name, but you're certainly not hiding.
Well, you telling me that I'm being obvious?
Your group is fairly conspicuous. That being said, I didn't entirely feel comfortable doing research about you. So I'm sorry if the gift I gave was less than spectacular. Truth be told, I know barely anything about you.
Well, you haven't bothered to go to any of my birthdays.
No, I haven't.
I'm not the only one with daddy issues. Goes back to his snow globes.
That's why we're great friends, Ruben!
So tell me, what Why have you taken up with this group?
Because they're my friends. Duh.
Well, were they your friends before you joined them?
Not exactly, no.
You spent some time as a courier in Minovar, right?
Yeah.
And you left that for this?
Well, it's better than serving other people. That's for sure.
I suppose that's true. And you've done quite well. Sorry, I'm not entirely sure how to start this conversation.
I'll start it for you. Just what's their plan here? What's their goal? Cause I'm gonna be honest with you. I recognize barely anyone here at this banquet.
The banquet is mostly for show.
Hmm?
But my invitation to you, and the rest of your group, the gifts were important, I felt. There needed to be a reward for the rescue, and I think we both know that Teresa wouldn't exactly give you what you had earned. So I stepped in.
I mean, to be honest, I don't think Teresa can give me anything that is of value to me.
Well, Teresa has a fairly rich husband. She can certainly give things of value. Maybe of value to you is something different entirely.
No, that husband needs everything he needs to get. That poor guy.
That poor guy indeed.
But what's their angle? I'm pretty sure these gifts are literally just to sway them for something. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Why are you so suspicious of me?
Because this is like literally out of nowhere. Especially that letter that you sent me a couple months back. Well, I don't think it was a couple months, but
It's been some time.
yeah.
I'm still frustrated that you use the Faymentine name, but that has less to do with your chosen name, Poyo, and more to do with something else.
Wait, hold on. You know how many actors go by different names, by stage names? What's wrong with that?
I wasn't aware you were an actor.
I'm not, but it's just an example.
Regardless, your name Poyo is not really why I'm frustrated that you use my last name.
And why is it?
Because you have no birthright to that name.
What?
You're not my son, Poyo.
What? What do you mean?
I mean,
Ruben's just kind of like looking between both of them.
there is literally a resemblance right here. We both have quills and shit.
yes, there is.
You know how fucking often I see another porcupine sifter? 0.
There are some of us out there. My wife, Meredy, found one that she favored. How long has it been? 26 years? 27 years ago? And I I've used some divination magic when you were a child. And, well, what I said. You're not my son.
I don't believe you.
I would have divorced Meredy if I could have done so, but being a noble is... It would hurt my standing more than I can allow.
So if you're
So
not,
you're really pulling your adopted card, really?
You're not adopted. You are, by definition, a bastard child.
so Poyo, you were a mistake. That's what he's saying.
He's fucking lying. You're just upset.
Perhaps I could have phrased that better.
I'm fucking 26. You literally haven't. Wouldn't it been better if you said that like in a letter while I was still working for Minovar?
I didn't want to trust this information to public. The mail system is
who's gonna care
consistent.
about a dumb mining company? About a mining noble family?
There are a lot of people who would care, and a lot of people who would use that information to their benefit. At my expense. So I wanted to have this conversation in person. And the gifts, honestly, were to hopefully make this information a little bit easier to bear, but also to show that while I can't be your father, because I'm not, I think that we should still be at least friends.
Oh, according to Helen, it doesn't seem like you're a good father. And I also agree with that.
I've made mistakes. I'm not perfect.
I mean, I guess you didn't really sell my soul to a dev or anything.
No, I
Hey,
certainly...
That was a little bit of a low blow, Poyo.
Sorry, Ruben.
Is that... Oh, I'm very sorry.
Who fucking cares? I got that shit back, and then we beat the shit out of him with a fucking tree thing. You remember that tree thing, Poyo? And then we set his shop on fire. It was so fun.
It was so cool. I still have some beans left.
You see he kind of like swallows nervously.
Oh yeah, and then Poyo, remember when we went to my hometown and then I cut that bitch's arm off?
You cut that fucking asshole's arm off!
Yeah, cause he made my girlfriend cheat on me. Yeah, I remember all of that. And I kind of looked at Betadrop.
I hope you're not planning anything of the sort here.
No. And he kind of just like shrugs with a little grin.
We'll see.
Perhaps
But
I shouldn't have given you weapons.
Too late. No takesies backsies.
Regardless, what were you gonna say?
Regardless. Well. Can we be?
Can we be friends, you mean?
Allies, if not friends.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
God. I swear. These past couple weeks is just nothing but talks about friends, allies, enemies, fucking...
At least we're talking. That's better than what we've done in the past.
You fucking sent me out in the middle of you told Helen to set me in the middle of nowhere.
I reacted quite emotionally when I found out you weren't mine. I'm sorry.
So how are you gonna make up for it? 26 years.
I'm not
I
interested
stand
in...
up. I had to fucking live in a tree! Get attacked by squirrels! Dad. Or not Dad, I guess. What do I even call you anymore? Fucking Benjamin?
You can call me Ben if you'd like.
You're not answering my question. I begin to like, I pick out a quill and begin to like, pick my teeth a bit.
I can't make up for that time, or for my mistakes.
I'm not
What I
talking
can't-
about that time. I'm talking about my entire life.
Yes, that's the time I'm referring to.
Oh, then continue.
I can't make up for it. I know there's not really an apology that works. What I can say is that we were both victims of the same situation. And I'm ready to stop blaming you if you're ready to stop blaming me.
I stay silent. Before I go making promises that I may or may not regret. Why wait so long?
Like I said before, I didn't really know how to start this conversation. So I put it off. Honestly, I'm
gonna be honest.
not a confrontational person.
Really, it seems like the opposite of me.
One of the many differences that we have that led me to think that you weren't mine.
Where is Mom?
I'm not sure. Here, somewhere. Her room is down the hall to the left.
I'll talk to her later. God, it's...
It's a lot. I know. You know, I used to, I wasn't very good at it, but I did used to be an adventurer.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I wanted to ask you, since you've always kept your quills long, do you use them?
Yeah?
And he kind of like takes a key out of his pocket and opens up the drawer. One of the drawers in the desk. Then, if we're to be not enemies anymore, perhaps I can trust you with this. And he pulls out a small necklace. Fairly simple. Just a black leather band with a golden image of the Faymentine family crest. Just a small amulet. He holds it out. This is something that I had made for myself when I was on
When
the
you were adventuring?
adventures that made me the money that I needed to buy a mine and earn this life that has been so much less comfortable than I'd hoped.
Is this an arcane focus?
It's a little bit more. Here. And he kind of like holds it out to you. He stands up and like points out, you see this on the band here? And he kind of like shifts it in the light, and you can see there's very faint lettering done in diamond dust along the leather band. There's an enchantment here. One that I used a few times to make sure I stayed alive.
Okay.
He hands you the Quill Thrower's Amulet. Wondrous item, amulet, very rare, requires attunement. This amulet is a gold cast of the Faymentine clan's family crest on a simple black leather cord. Upon closer inspection, the cord bears arcane runes etched into it in faint diamond dust. While wearing the amulet, you have a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with thrown weapons, which you can magically return to your hand immediately after being thrown. Additionally, the amulet has 5 charges and regains 1d4 + 1 charges daily at dawn. The charges can be used for the following abilities. Shatter Strike. When you hit a target with a thrown weapon attack, you can expend 1 charge to cause the weapon to explode. This destroys the weapon and forces each creature within 10 feet of the target, including the target, to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 15. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 piercing damage or half as much on a success. Force Pull. When you hit a target with a thrown weapon attack, you can forego magically returning the weapon to your hand and expend 2 charges to instead force the target to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 15. On a failed save, you pull the target up to 20 feet towards you. And Shimmering Escape. As an action, you can expend 3 charges to toss a thrown weapon to a location within its long range. You don't have to see the location, but the weapon must be able to travel to the location in a normal arc. When you do, you teleport to that location at the end of your current turn.
Huh.
It kept me alive.
What was your group? What was your group is called?
I'd rather you not go digging into that history.
No, I promise I won't look it up. Can I roll deception?
Yeah, that would be a deception check.
23.
Hold on. He can technically beat that.
Technically.
Not with that though. A natural 7. That's
7
appropriate.
is
That's appropriate.
That's so appropriate. I love it.
He kind of hesitates for a second. And says, understand, I didn't name it. I simply joined it. And we were all young at the time. We were the Wonder Warriors.
The Wonder
I know,
Warrior.
it's awful.
Do you ever speak up trying to change it? That's what I did with my party.
No, I didn't. I probably should have.
Do you guys keep touch?
Most of them are dead.
Oh.
That's why I left. I was doing it to make money, to try to earn a cushy lifestyle. I didn't grow up rich, but I made my way, and once I bought one of the mines, and well, you see how we live now.
Yeah. You know
I
what?
won't ask you to promise this, but I will ask anyways. Don't be too harsh on your mother.
I would never.
What she did was deplorable, but
That may be that.
simply
sorry.
put, I still have to live with her.
That may be true. But I think she was a better mother than you were a better father.
You're probably right.
Well,
Thank you,
I can-
Poyo.
I can promise you we won't be enemies, but I can't promise you we'll be allies. But for once, I appreciate this gift. Ruben, make this man dance. And I leave and I go over to Mom.
What?
Alright, Ruben's gonna use the strong word with
Oh,
the
no.
strength of the amount of alcohol and depression he has right now in order to make Benetroth dance using his word.
I hope there's like music coming out of nowhere and shit. And a fucking disco ball disappears.
Oh, Jesus. Well, the spell you're looking for is called Otto's Irresistible Dance. Which is a 6th level spell.
Yay.
And you are drunk, and also the connection between the word strong and the act of making someone dance is kind of fuzzy at best, so you will have disadvantage on this.
I mean,
That's
is it
fine.
possible that... Oh, okay.
I
was
mean,
gonna say-
it's what... What were you gonna
This is
say?
I was gonna say you could have like a strong will to dance the depression away or something.
I mean, it is a party. Ruben did come to party.
Yeah. I assume that you're gonna
That's-
dance with him while dancing.
Yeah, Ruben was going to dance when he
I
did
hope
it.
you will.
That's part of why I'm allowing it, but I think, especially since you're drunk, I think there's disadvantage anyways.
Mm.
I hope. If I had inspiration, I hope you would know, Alex. I would have given you it.
So,
Okay.
if we're going through with this, I need you to make a DC 23 Constitution saving throw at advantage. Or at disadvantage.
No, you said advantage. Shit. That
Oh
sounds about right.
no!
Can it backfire on him? And just make him dance? I don't know.
No, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. So the DC was 23. We got a
Yeah,
total of
6th
9.
Spell.
So I think you're taking 14 d6 necrotic damage.
Hey, you can take
Nah. Yeah,
can
that
take
only
that.
takes me half the way down.
Oh
So-
my god, you look bloodied in front of Benetroff as
So,
you're like dancing.
Frickin'. So, Poyo, as you're walking out, you kind of vaguely hear like the same like wind chime-ish sound of a word of power being spoken. And then you just hear Reuben collapse to the ground, and Benetroth like I think Benetroth just screams actually. As Reuben has actively started dying for no apparent reason in the middle of his office.
God, I don't know what kind of impression I made, but I hope I closed the door by
Make this
calls
man
out.
dance. Ruben dances, immediately
I
dies
hope you're
on the
dancing.
floor.
You better be dancing.
Ruben tried to break one move and fucking fell and collapsed.
He tried to dab and broke his neck. That's what happened. So, Ruben, you're currently on the ground. I don't know if you're writhing in pain or writhing in an attempt to dance, but it's probably a
Both.
combination of
Yeah,
both.
it's both.
And Benetroth is just gonna shout out, "Poyo!"
Yeah.
No, I'm fine.
Your friend is very not fine.
No, he's fine.
Ruben, can I get you?
No. And he's just still trying to on the ground in pain. It's a party, man. I came to party. Come on.
I'll say everyone outside, all of the party members outside, you all probably have high enough passive perception to hear like Benetroth like hollering for help from the second story.
Well, I think Ossia will head upstairs right in a hurry and also use use a divine sense just in case something weird's going on.
I'll say with a divine sense, normally you can't sense these sorts of things. But you get like the faint whiff of the necrotic energy as it's fading off of Reuben's semi-desiccated form.
Jesus Christ.
So you kind of step into the room because the door's left. I assume Poyo left the door open.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Poyo thing to do, is go into someone's room and leave the door open.
I was gonna close it completely, but I was too lazy to, so I just kind of like did that thing where you walk out of like a room and you just kind of like, you kind of shut the door, like fling it to close it, but it kind of opened halfway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, also you step in and you see Benetroth is like freaking out trying to figure out what the hell to do. And Reuben is on the ground, clearly drunk as shit. And in a lot of, like, you can see there's like, his skin is smoking.
What the hell have you done to him?
I haven't done anything. Poyo told him to make me dance, and he had said something odd and then just collapsed like this. I swear this wasn't my doing.
Can you hear me? Are you okay?
Ruben just starts dancing again on the ground.
It's like really bad. Really bad breakdancing.
Come on, break
Ossia, come join me. Come on,
It's like
come join me.
breakdancing, but your bones are broken.
Yeah. Hopefully this will help you. And Ossia is going to use 10 lay on hand charges to try and, I don't know, return this guy to some kind of form.
I'll also note with lay on hands, you can't do lesser restoration things, I believe. So you could make him not drunk if you wanted to.
That's true. You know what? Let's do that at the same time. I feel
Sure.
like he's in a slightly dangerous position to be drunk.
Yeah.
Uh,
So Ruben, Ossia kind of reaches down and places her hands on you, and you feel like a wave of like warm energy go through you, and it still hurts, but it hurts a lot less now. And then it starts hurting a lot more as the alcohol fades from your system almost instantly, And you're just kind of
Ruben
you
just
are
starts like
completely-
writhing in pain.
completely sober.
Oh my god, my body! Oh my lord! Ozia, what did you do to me? Put the alcohol back, please!
I fear that it would do you more harm than good at this point.
Please, it's
Drink my
hurting so
sorrow
bad.
away.
You're such a
Wow.
crybaby when you're drunk.
I would debate I was quieter while I was fucked up, but okay.
Poyo, what are you doing during this time?
Oh, literally,
I was
I'm
gonna
going to my mom, and I'm gonna have another heartfelt conversation with my mother.
You're not staying to watch this?
No, no, I got important business, you know.
Yes,
What
I
the-
bet you things
Who
to
are you
do.
and what have you done with Poyo?
Poyo is maturing. I'm character development, you know.
Yeah, he's no longer the son of this person.
I'm no longer the son of this fucking guy. Ben 10. I'm not the son of Ben 10.
You are no longer the son of Ben. Never were.
Never has been.
Never have been.
You're the omnipotent users.
It's been a while since we've had something this stupid happen.
Yeah, we've been
Polio
due
special.
for it.
That's the Poyo special, baby.
Just Ruben, make him dance. Dies.
Ruben, breakdance! Fuck!
I mean, that's like Poyo whenever he collapses his fucking windpipe in front of the dragons.
That's what I was gonna make a comparison to that. That's what I remember.
Because it's literally the same thing that happened.
Yeah. Except Fedoshoff is actually concerned.
Yeah. Benetroth's like, holy shit.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
He just witnessed.
What the hell?
He essentially witnessed a fucking horror, like something from out of a horror film.
He's got like that that effect on your vision when you see something scary in Lethal Company. It goes, oh. Oh,
That was
man.
a good recreation of
Thanks.
that. Good
I'm
job.
really bad at voice acting, if you can't tell.
Oh, you can make a good Jordan impression.
Yeah, I can. See, guys? Hey, everybody, it's me, Jordan.
I didn't know Jordan's Italian.
How the fuck
Well,
is
that
that
was a
Italian?
perfect recreation.
That was a perfect recreation. Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
I could have been told I was Alan.
I couldn't either. I had like this identity crisis.
Oh yeah. You had this, but yeah, I go over to my mom as I hear the screams of my I guess not my dad,
Yeah?
of Benetroth.
You're not my
man.
real dad.
He isn't.
He isn't. Yeah, you go into the room. Your mother's not currently in her room, but you can see like the empty chamber. There's the makeup stand, the poster bed, a doorway to a washroom. What you would expect to find in a master bedroom.
I think I'm gonna look around.
Okay. Roll an investigation check as you look around in your mom's room.
Yeah,
Your mom.
I wonder what I'm gonna find.
Do you really want to find things in your mom's
No,
room? That's a dangerous
I just want to
game.
find clues where she went. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, looking around, you don't find any clues.
Shit.
As to where she's gone. But presumably, she'll be here in a little bit. This is probably where she's gonna go to sleep. So
Yeah, I don't think I want to fucking sit around on a bed. That would be weird as shit. So I'm just gonna. I guess I'll just like.
I mean, there's chairs. There's like a chair and a small desk.
I guess I'll just like go on the desk
After about 20 minutes,
in the cup chair.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. After a little bit, your mother, Meredy, steps into the room. Oh, Poyo didn't. Why are you up here?
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
I know this is very awkward, but Dad was screaming outside, so I didn't really want to wait outside. But I finally
suppose that's fair.
I finally found out that I'm not his kid.
What do you mean?
Well, apparently he's not the one who
What did he say to you?
that I'm a bastard child.
And you believed him?
I'm kind of
You haven't talked to anyone else about this, have you?
Paul.
Other than the folks in the other room who are... I think there's some kind of first aid emergency going on.
Oh yeah,
I'm not sure.
there's a tiefling. I told him to make him dance, and I think he has a lot of severe injuries, but don't worry, that happens all the time. Nothing like magic can fix. Actually, I experienced something similar before, so
Interesting.
you can walk it off.
Well, I'm glad he'll be okay. But yeah, when did...
Not too long ago, but I'm just wondering, what the fuck is Dad scheming about?
I never know what's in that man's head anymore.
Why are you even still married to him?
Honestly, I could do well on my own. I've thought about leaving him a couple of times, but it's just a lot of hassle, you know?
Can I try to do an insight? Just like...
Oh yeah, you can absolutely roll inside.
Yeah. Yep, sounds about right.
Yeah, sounds about right.
And maybe I should have attuned to that.
Maybe you fucking should have.
Whoops.
Okay. But yeah.
Oh yeah, but fast forward to that. I guess that
Sandy
didn't
says-
happen.
Well, I guess it's honestly a lot of hassle. Having to divide the assets, and there's just... It's simpler this way.
So what, did he trap you, essentially?
Not really. Trap isn't the right word. But we are kind of stuck. We married for love at one point, but it's not about love anymore. It's more about business. Just wouldn't be good financially for either of us to leave the other.
So why would he lie about me being a bastard child, then?
Maybe he is trying to separate you from me. He always was the worst parent. You remember.
Can I make another insight?
Sure.
I swear to God, these rolls suck ass. These rolls suck ass. God, I love when that happens. Fuck you, roll 20. That was planned.
Yeah, with a natural 20, you can tell most of what she's trying to do right now is figure out how much of what he said you believe, figure out exactly what he said, and try to damage control. But like, kind of like looking at her mannerisms, you can tell he absolutely told you the truth. She's lying out her ass.
God damn it. I see that in character, by the way.
What? What's wrong?
You're lying.
I'm sorry.
Oh, and you're my favorite one, too.
I guess you don't believe me then. Well,
No, tell me.
no, if you're not going to trust your own mother, we have nothing to
I
talk
don't trust
about.
both of you. Mom, please, just...
What?
Why? Just... What is wrong with you fucking people? What is wrong with you people?
What do you want me to tell you?
I want you to cut the bullshit. Tell me everything. I'm not talking about just about fucking the whole Benetroff thing. No. About the dad thing. What haven't you been telling... Well, I guess, what do you know of you and Dad not telling my brothers and sisters?
We're not having this conversation.
Can we have it right now?
No.
What if I say please?
Get out of my room, Poyo.
I slowly get up. Fine.
If you're going to believe his lies, instead of believing me, we have nothing to talk about.
I just said I don't believe his lies. I just don't know who to believe.
Is that what you said? Because what I heard was you don't trust me, and you're trying to interrogate me.
I would never interrogate anyone.
Right.
I roll a deception check.
There's no need. She doesn't believe you.
Yeah, I know. Okay, hold on. Let me... Alan, just remind me of everything that happened to literally just today. What's...
You're adopted
I
and your
just-
mom hates you.
That's not technically true, but I mean, pretty close.
I kind of want to do something stupid.
Then do it.
What would Poyo do? The stubborn
Something
ass.
stupid.
Okay.
Poyo would absolutely do something stupid.
I'm gonna tell a story.
Let's go!
I'm gonna
Let's
fail it.
go!
I do not have any faith. I'm pretty sure after that nat 20, it's going to be all nat ones for me. I have no faith in these rolls. I'm gonna fail.
It'll be fine.
Alright. I'm literally improvising this out of my ass, but that's what D&D is.
That's
Okay.
the point. Let's see.
I'm not
here.
gonna
Let's see
write
what
this
you've got.
down. I'm just gonna hope you understand what I'm saying. Alright.
Sure.
There was a cool blue man. He was pretty cool. Then these nasty ass wizards came along and made him dance for money. He got really sad. And he danced his ass off beyond their life expectancy of the wizards or whatever. And I cast Odin's Irresistible Dance.
You're trying to make your mother dance here?
Yeah. I wish I came up with a better story.
It's good enough, especially
Like-
off the cuff, that I'm not
Yeah.
going to give you disadvantage, but I'm certainly not giving you an advantage.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Otto's Irresistible Dance is DC 23.
And I'm not gonna get it.
Well,
Yep.
you rolled a natural 7.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
Oh, wait. Okay, how much damage is that?
Roll
Roll 14d6 for that, don't you?
so
Or is it
20,
like...
23 minus 11 would be 9, right?
Yeah.
So it'd be 9d6.
So
I
obviously
think
I don't
14d6 was bad math on my part, I think.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was funny at least.
Yeah.
So I just 9 damage.
No, 9d6.
Oh, 96. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, that's awfully low.
Let's find out how bad it is.
30.
30. Just like a fireball, basically.
Alright. Alright. As she saw this, I guess it's like this release of like arcane
So, like,
energy.
As you like speak your word and you hold that story in your mind, it's hard to keep focus on the story,
Yeah.
especially since it's something that you like just came up with,
Yeah.
and you feel it like sap your life energy, and it just
Okay.
you're suddenly overcome with like weakness, and you fall to the ground, and you're like incredibly dizzy.
Okay,
turns-
before she can react, can I try to roll a performance and say, Mom, help! Oh god, I'm having a heart attack! Oh god, it fucking, oh fuck, oh!
Sure, roll performance with advantage because you're actually injured.
21.
21. She turns over and she immediately goes from like this sort of standoffish attitude to concerned mother, and she's gonna like turn you over and like actively trying to figure out what's wrong with you.
Damn,
calls
she
out.
knew that.
Hmm?
If only she knew.
Yeah, if only anyone knew what was actually wrong with Poyo, with Tyler. I mean, with Poyo.
Oh, it fucking hurts. Oh my god, Jesus.
Yep.
Oh.
She'll definitely call out for help, which I think Asya will hear. Help, my son. Poyo,
Also,
what's
it's
wrong?
gonna be like, oh my god, again.
Venetroth is also going to stand up. And he's going to immediately start heading over to where the calls are coming from.
In the meantime, I think Ruben's recovered enough for Ossia to just be like, I have to deal with another problem.
Hey, quick question.
Yeah?
Does sweets have the needles?
Yes,
I
at
think
this
Eterna
point.
still has them.
Unless Eterna has them.
Alright. This would have been a perfect time to use that.
But yeah, you could definitely head over to where Poyo is now also on the ground. And you recognize the symptoms instantly, even though Poyo's actively trying to pretend that it's a heart attack. But Meredy kind of
Okay.
looks over. Can you help him?
I tried to signal to Asya. Oh my god, this is gonna be hard as shit. I don't know how good Poyo is good at charades, especially while trying to while also trying to pretend he has a heart attack.
What, you're saying you don't know how to use Thieves' Cant?
Fuck you. Alright, Alan, I'm gonna try to signal to Asya somehow to I don't think you have any truth spells or anything like that, yeah?
I'm afraid not.
I don't see that in character, obviously, Snappy.
I don't think so.
Paladins, I believe, can learn Zone of Truth,
Yeah, I don't have
But
Zone of
isn't it?
Truth yet.
Yeah, I didn't
but it's
think
not
so.
current. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
Plus,
say
yeah,
you've never
forward.
seen Asya do anything of the sort, but you've heard that some paladins can.
I tried to signal that anyway, that she has something to confess. What about that?
Roll performance with disadvantage.
Fucking great.
Asya, roll insight. Roll well.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
What we got? Wow. Wow.
No!
I think Ossie
This
is
is
just
a
so
bad
pissed off
heart
and distracted
attack.
by the fact that two people have
Asya-
managed to hurt themselves in succession.
Asya, Poyo seems to be signaling that he's actively choking on something and that he needs the Heimlich maneuver. Which is convenient because he's currently sitting in the cuck chair, as it's been dubbed.
The cock chair. Well, Ossia, with a slightly concerned and also annoyed look on her face, will approach him on the cock chair and try and help him stop choking.
Sure,
Wait, what are
roll
you
a
doing?
medicine check. Roll a medicine check.
Wait, what are you doing? Oh god!
Don't worry, I'm gonna help you.
You break 3 of his ribs.
Oh fuck! Mom, help! Oh god!
Poyo, you take 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, come on.
as Asya kind of pulls behind and tries to give you the Heimlich maneuver, but positions her arms too high up and just crushes your rib cage.
Bro. Well,
Arthur, what the fuck?
What are you doing?
he's requesting help.
Then help! Don't hurt him!
I tried to signal again
He's
one
more
more time.
fragile than I was anticipating.
Fragile! Can I try to signal again to make her confess her sins or something? I doubt it, but can I... Try again
I'll
at
say
disadvantage.
at this point where you and Asya are, you can try to whisper it in her ear.
Yeah, I'll try to do that. Asya, I want you to make her confess her sins. Not force to. What,
Not kill me.
not kill
Not
me.
kill me.
It's very difficult to understand your mixed messages. Do you need?
I was trying to
help
pretend I was
me?
having a heart attack.
What's
I hope she doesn't hear
going
this.
I don't know what kind of paladin you think I am, but I do not possess that magic.
Do paladins not have that?
Some paladins do. I was not trained to do that.
Damn. 100
Have
years
you
and
tried
you don't
having
know.
a gentle heart-to-heart conversation?
Well, it's not going well.
As
Evidently.
evidenced by the heart attack.
I don't know. You try make her interrogate her, but without interrogator. You're good at that.
Oh yes, I am
What's
good at
going
many
on?
things.
Oh, I'm talking about how bad this heart attack is. Oh god.
I think Ossia is still not sure if he's actually having a heart attack or not.
I mean, he does seem hurt.
I am in pain now. More pain than I was.
Partially by your hands, but like
There's
there's definitely injuries here.
Ossia will use lay on hands again to remove the heart attack affliction.
Yep. How many points are you gonna pour into Poyo here?
It's 5 to cancel his stupid heart attack.
Well,
And,
he's not
60
actually having a heart attack.
Alright, well I'm gonna give him 10 points, so I've still got 5.
Okay. So Poyo, you regain 10 hit points.
Yo, let's go.
Your ribs are no longer broken, but they're definitely bruised.
Yo,
and you're
let's
still
go.
in like full body aches.
God, I hope Karen is still watching me.
Karen's probably laughing his ass off.
I fucking hope he is. That son of a bitch.
But yeah, during this time, Merity is like grabbing a cloth and dampening it and like dabbing at your forehead. Like, are you okay? What happened?
Heart attack?
I don't think that's... You said something and then just collapsed.
I said the fuck word, Mom. The gods didn't like it. They shook me down, Mom, and gave me a heart attack.
Right. Well, are you okay? Are you better now?
I'm pretty sure my ribs are broken. Nope, they're bruised.
Stop being a drama queen.
Hey, you have never. I bet you didn't had never had a heart attack before.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I missed your name.
Asya.
Asya.
Asya. Mom. Asya. Hello.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Nice
It could
to
be
meet
under
you
less
as well.
stressful circumstances.
I certainly wish so.
I assume that you patched up Ruben too.
Yes,
At this
he
point,
also
Bennett-
required my help.
At
Oh,
this point,
he's
Benetros
doing-
steps into the room, and as he steps in, he kind of like sees the condition that you're in, and he's going to reach into like his coat and pull out a small vial of red liquid, and he's going to pass you a potion of greater healing. Poyo says,
Oh.
"Here, drink this. This should help."
I drink it.
It's a love
40.
potion.
Oh no! I fall in love with a chair.
I was gonna say you fall in love with your mom.
No! I don't need this Back to the Future bullshit.
Was Oedipus?
And your dad sits on the cuck chair.
God, I fucking hate you guys. How much is the greater healing potion again?
4d4 plus 4.
10. Great. I'm getting a lot of 10s, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of 10s.
That's what I get for thinking a net 20 earlier.
I don't know, that performance check was pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, It definitely, like, it helps. But you're still, like, in pain, but it's kind of a dull ache now. Like when you work out too hard and just your
Yeah.
whole body is sore.
You play too much Beat Saber.
Mm-hmm, exactly. And at that point, Meridy's going to turn to Benetroth. So, care to explain why you were lying to our son? And
God, I
Benetroth
hope-
says, you and I both know he's not ours, just yours. She says, nonsense. He's our son. We raised him. Me more than you, sure, but it's up to him to decide if you count as a father. Metatron says, biologically, no, it isn't. She says, listen, this is not a conversation that we need to be having. You know he's your son. We've talked about this. Metatron says, I'm not letting you lie to him anymore. I'm done.
He then explodes, and the campaign ends.
Yep. I think it's getting a bit too heated. I'll say we'll like slowly back out of the room.
Yeah.
I just kind of, I kind of just slowly crawl out. Actually, no, I'll stay where I am on the floor. It's pretty nice up down here.
Meredy says, you're done then. So are you going to finally leave me? Found someone else? Benetroth's like, you're the one who found someone else. Meredy starts to speak again. Benetroth's like, Benetroth interrupts her and says, in Proskrinoth, 27 years ago, on the 14th day, if I remember correctly. Meredy kind of narrows her eyes. I was working with some of our contacts with... Yes, working. That's what I'd call it. Listen, if you don't trust me, why did you marry me? Metatron just kind of shakes his head. At this point, I don't remember. You certainly haven't done anything to remind me. Meredy says, fine. What do you want? I'm willing to continue this marriage, if you are, because we both know financially it would not be wise to split. That would hurt both of us. Yes. But you need to tell your son the truth.
Mom.
And with a natural 20 on persuasion, Benetroth Faymentine carries the day.
Holy shit.
After a couple of seconds, Meredith says, you're sure you want... He's not a part of our lives anymore, anyways. He's off. He's an adventurer. He's making himself something that he wants to be. There's no harm in telling him. Fine. Poyo? she kind of steps over and like leans past you to the desk
Okay.
and pulls out a piece of paper, writes down something real quick, folds it up, or like shakes the paper to dry the ink, folds it up, hands it to you. This is where your real father lives. If he's still there, I don't know. I haven't spoken to him in a while.
I pocket it.
Go there, or don't. I don't care. But know that I gave you the best life you could have possibly had.
I still love you, Mom.
I still love you too.
And Dad, I love you. I love you too.
After a couple
Oh.
seconds, Benetroth kind of nods. You're not my son, but, well, you might as well be.
Now, I don't condone for divorces or anything, but at the end of my adventuring career, I could always like hand you guys the money. You know how much that shit pays, saving the world. That'll
I
be my-
might have some idea how much adventuring pays, actually.
Well, what about saving the world?
I have to admit I haven't done that.
I'll give you guys. I'll give you guys a chance to not rely on each other. That will be my goal. Okay?
I appreciate that. Yes, if that's something you want to do, I mean.
You dealt with my bullshit for like 26 years, so the least I can do.
Thank you, Poyo.
Don't mention it. You know, I think the party's over. I think there's some party poopers downstairs.
I do think the... If anyone's still here, I don't think they're partying anymore. Good luck, Poyo. Son.
You too.
Now, both of you are in my room, and if
I'm
I
going.
don't get out of this dress
I'm going, bye!
immediately,
Love you!
you and Benetroth exit the week.
Exit the week.
Exit the room. God damn.
You all said good fucking bye.
Y'all said goodbye. We have no interest in being here anymore. And I think before you leave, Poyo, I think Benetroth is going to like give you an awkward hug.
I awkwardly hug him back.
So, Alan, while
It
all
turns
of
out
this
Sweets
is
was-
happening,
While all of this is happening, Ruben has been left alone in Benetroth's office, where the drawer is unlocked, and Asya has had the run of the place. Sweets has probably had the run of the place. Your invisibility only lasted for like maybe 5 minutes after that.
Yeah.
But I imagine you can cause some chaos in 5 minutes. What are you trying to do?
so I would have looked for Atmos if he was still at the party, or
He would have left with, like, started leaving with everyone else, basically.
Yeah. I would have stopped them real fast, dropped my
Yes.
invisibility. Hey,
Oh.
move me.
Hey. Sure. What are we doing?
We're going to the roof.
Okay.
Push it to the wall. Alright, next one! Our next customer!
Not only would that not work, I don't think that's something either of them would want.
I have to pee. Be right back.
Okay, have fun.
Right. So, as we're finding our way up
Up the stairs. It's a fairly expansive complex, so finding your way to the roof does take a little bit.
That's fine. So, as you can see, I just got a gift. It's
You sure
great. But there's something I can do with it, and I want to do it. You know what? Just, here.
Oh, here's the ladder.
Ah, perfect.
Yep.
Okay.
You guys step out onto the roof. So, what is it you're wanting to do?
Well, and it's late at night, right? I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah. Sun has set, the stars are out, the rings are
Yeah.
bright in the sky.
So I want to play a little song for you, and I start playing with the harp, which I'm not used to. It's definitely an instrument I haven't.
Like, you learned how to play it in Bard College, but, like, it's not...
It's not one of the ones I made.
Yeah.
But as I am plucking this, I start using it to cast control weather, and I am going to make it snow.
Let me take a look at the control weather spell. I think that's possible.
It is. I can make it blizzard. I can make it snow. I can make it clear. It takes a little time for it. I think like 8 minutes or something.
Control weather. When you cast the spell, you change the current weather conditions, which are determined by the DM based on the climate and season. You can change precipitation, temperature, and wind. It takes 1d4 times 10 minutes for the new conditions to take effect. Once they do so, you can change the conditions again. Find a current condition on the following tables and change its stage by 1 up or down. When changing the wind, you can change its directions. So yeah, it is currently clear. So why don't you roll? So you would need to change it you'd need to change it 3 times in order to get it to snow. And I think in the same length of time, you would be able to change the temperature in order to make it snow as well. It's not very windy. Do you want it to stay that way, or do you want it to get windy?
No, I want it to be a nice random snow. I don't want a blizzard. I want it to be a night that people remember as, oh my god, there was snow.
Fair enough.
3d4s?
Yes.
Wow. Oh, that last one.
Oof.
So it would
So
take 90 minutes.
Yep.
To get fully
to reach a level where it's snowing. But you have a fairly good song repertoire, and Professor Atmos is happy to sit and listen to you play. Do you sing while you're playing, or just?
I do not play. I do not sing.
Okay.
But as I'm doing this, I'm like, so. Don't know how much you see when you see someone pass, but I never truly had somebody I could speak.
Sorry, say again.
Is this out of character or in character?
Both. You cut out.
Okay. I never truly had somebody I could speak with.
I know.
And I would be interested to see where this goes. Now, I'm going to be honest. I've made deals, and I have plans. And in the future, it may mean that I would have to leave. But I would be very happy if, for the time that I can, to be around you.
I'm not particularly interested in commitments either. The magic that I practice is dangerous, even for someone who's good at it. But if you're looking to be more than friends, I'm, for now, happy with that.
Perfect. Sounds like we're on the same page.
Honestly, I've only had something like this once. A long time ago. It didn't end well. So, hopefully, probably, you can do better than that.
Well, sounds like the bar is low, and I always succeed wherever I attempt anything.
That's not entirely true.
Okay, so we just have to wait here another, 60 minutes. What do you want to do?
I can think of something we could do.
And then cut to whoever.
Yeah, we'll fade to black there.
Okay.
I'll say Poyo, Ossia, Ruben, as you guys kind of join Eterna and Jin outside.
I was talking to Alfred.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
you were
had
gonna talk to Alfred.
questions.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll say we'll rewind time there, as all of that is happening with Poyo, Ruben, Ossia, and as Sweets is off to get laid. You and Alfred manage to shoo the last of the folks out of the party. And Alfred kind of turns to you, pulls up one of the spare chairs in the room. So, you wanted to speak to me?
Yes, I was told that you have unusual magic.
Magic is a technically incorrect term. Are you familiar with the concept of ki?
Eterna's been doing a lot of shit. Is she familiar with it?
You've been doing a lot of research. You have not been reading, anything in the spirituality section of the library, I don't think.
Not really, no.
It's not exactly a symbolism of life force, or it's a measure of how one's spirit, one's ethereal form, the part that's left behind after death, how connected that is with the world around you. For most people, their spirit is fairly disconnected. It's joined with the body and little else. But my training has enhanced my spirit and brought me to at the risk of sounding a bit conceited, ostentatious, has brought me to a greater connection with the cosmos around me.
To what extent?
Well, I'm certainly no master, but I can manifest portions of my astral form at times.
She just kind of nods. So you're not, like, aware of what's going on in the cosmos.
I have some awareness. I know that magic has been shifting recently.
Are you aware of who was at the party tonight?
I was. I avoided him.
Okay.
Him and I have precious little to talk about, and I doubt he would have spoken honestly with me in the first place. As I said, magic is not really the correct term.
And he likes being cryptic, just like the others.
Our language is not built to describe the universe. So when talking about esoteric concepts, new words are required, and even beyond that, some uncertainty is by necessity built into whatever conversation can be had.
She just kind of shrugs. Where did you learn such, She kind of, like, hand gestures, because she can't say magic.
My spirituality came from a number of pilgrimages to various monasteries throughout the Shattered Isles, the mainland, and the floating islands of Rain themselves. That last one was the most recent.
She kind of thinks for a moment. So is this something specific to, like, who kind of, like, started this? Was it, like, the core?
I wouldn't say it's specifically a core tradition, although the core are inherently aware of their position, perhaps to a greater extent than many others. But monasticism is a universal study. Anyone with the aptitude and desire can study themselves and the world around them to forge a greater connection between their spirit and their self.
Even if someone's stolen their spirit?
I've never heard of such a thing happening.
How different is the spirit and the soul?
That depends on who you ask.
In this scenario.
I would say the word spirit and soul are two sides of the same coin. Different, but inherently the same. I will say this, I've never known of anyone who's sold their soul to a devil, which is something I've overheard. I've never heard of anyone who sold their soul to a devil being able to connect spiritually with any ease.
Eterna kind of looks at him. Can you tell if I still have my soul or my spirit?
I certainly can.
Do I?
Would you like me to find out?
If you can, I'm trying to figure out what exactly was stolen from me.
Let me see your hand.
She gives him her hand that has color. Or no. I guess she would give him the hand without color.
Okay. He kind of takes it, and kind of like presses on a few of the joints. Works his way up and places his two thumbs like crosswise across the veins that run down the inside of your wrist, maybe about 3 inches up past where the wrist bends. It seemed... Your spirit seems broken. Pieces of it pulled off, but not perfectly. And he takes 2 fingers and reaches out and places them directly on like the tip of your sternum, right next to where your heart is. There is some dark magic at work. Something... You're right, something was stolen from you. But not completely. And there's a strand, a connection between you and that missing piece. Who did this to you?
She kind of looks around to make sure no one else is like around to like overreact, because she doesn't think that he's gonna freak out the way that most people do. Well, I'm sure you've gathered by my she kind of like looks at her like right hand that's in like color. She kind of looks at it and she's like, my strange complexion. I'm from the Fearlands, actually. And I've been told that part of my soul essence power, I'm not quite sure, was sealed away by Itakraz, the corpse thief, because he's a little cheeky bastard.
Cheeky bastard is not a word that I would often use to describe a general of devastation.
Not only did he trap me in the lower Shadowfell for years, he had to take away my soul, partially at least. For no reason.
I certainly hope he hasn't put that soul into one of the corpses he's stolen. That would be an awkward reunion.
If I remember correctly, it's Myrmidon said something about like a jar.
I wouldn't know anything about that. What I can say is that based on the way your spirit was torn, if you're able to find all of the missing pieces, you should be able to become whole again. There is hope for you.
How many pieces until I can be free of the shadows?
That I can't say. As I said, it's torn, and the edges are rough, jagged. You have a long road ahead of you, I fear. A road that will take you to places you'd rather not go.
I mean, if we're killing Draevok, we may as well kill Itakraz and the others while we're at it.
bold aspirations.
I mean, you know
I
that's
will
what our
warn you.
group was made for.
I will warn you. If you die, and I do mean truly die, while you are yet broken, you likely will not find yourself in an afterlife. You may simply cease, or you may become some form of undead. A ghost, at best.
God, ghosts are such a pain in the ass.
Be careful with yourself. And he kind of takes his hand and removes it from the center of your chest. Was there anything else you wanted from me?
While you were in the floating Isles of Rain, I don't suppose that you happen to go by any ancient libraries.
I wouldn't say ancient. The place that I studied was fairly old, but
Would the names Zendikar and Alabaster happen to mean anything?
they would not know.
Okay.
If you're interested in seeing the place where I studied, make your way to the Entona twins. That is
Cool.
the
I'm gonna
name
need
of
you
the
to spell
monastery
that.
there. Entona twins.
Cool. They wouldn't happen to have
Where's-
ancient
Where's the napkin?
records.
Where's the napkin? There's the napkin. Pow! Not truly ancient. Trying to travel there might be difficult, but I imagine you can find your way.
She just kind of nods. We do have a way of going places.
Then I wish you luck on your pilgrimage.
That's the
Now,
second
if
time
you-
I've been called a pilgrim.
Hmm.
That and whenever I went to a Church of Fidenia in, where was it? Arau? Arau.
I've been to Arau. Perhaps not to the church that you were at, but it is a beautiful enough country.
It was hot, and I was very tall, and it was hard.
You are tall.
I scared the priestess by accident. It was my first time ever seeing another fox, though, so that was interesting.
If you travel to the Eterna twins, you will meet another.
Really?
One of the teachers there is a fox similar to you.
Hmm.
He's not quite as tall as you are, if that's what you're expecting.
No, I've never seen anyone quite as tall as me. Something weird happened when we were in, Zavarion, where I got even taller. It's a whole thing.
Well, I'd love to hear the story, but I am tired. Tonight has been a lot, and I'm not normally a social creature. So I'll take my leave at this time.
She kind of nods, and then goes to where she probably heard, like, echoes of them screaming upstairs.
Yep. You get there just in time to see Ruben doing whatever he's doing in Benetrot's office. So, as we step back into the world of Lavenia, as we step back into the world of Lavenia, I believe Eterna was making her way upstairs to where all the screaming was.
She's also just kind of looking for, like, the rest of the party, and she figures, oh, they're screaming. Yeah, that's gonna be them.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's fair.
You find, I guess Alex is still not here. Alex is
I think
still
he's
dead.
busy, but I'm not sure if he came back.
Yeah, Alex is still dead. So I'll say you find Ruben, like, passed out on the floor, upstairs, seeming like somewhat injured. And you see Poyo and who you know as his father, kind of like awkwardly hug. Aussie is also like there.
She's literally been in that awkward situation. It was so funny.
Yeah, she was like, I don't want to be a part of this, and then just like awkwardly stepped out in the hallway.
Hi, Asia.
Hey.
Says Ruben.
So, what? Eterna looks at Asia, asking what the fuck happened.
With all the stuff. It's a good question. One I'm not sure I can answer. I think things just happened, and I was unfortunate to be nearby.
Whenever you hear screams, you walk away.
Perhaps
Unless you're
I
trying
should
to
be better
find
advice in the
someone.
future.
That's what I did. I was like, I wonder where the party is. And then I was like, oh yeah, they were screaming. And here you are.
It's a tried and true strategy.
So, did you enjoy the party?
It was quite interesting and informative.
It's okay. One day I'll take you to a far better party.
Excuse
A
me.
party's not meant to be interesting and informative.
No. No, it's meant to be drunk and have good food.
Excuse me. Is there any way we could remove Ruben from my office?
Eterna just kind of like picks up Ruben.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I have a lot to think about. Have a good evening.
Eterna kind of nods. Have a good evening. Because she has no idea what the fuck went down.
I popped my head out of the door. Oh shit! Hey, Eterna.
No, she kind of like walks out, just carrying Poyo, not Poyo, fucking Ruben, just bridal style. Oh, hey, Poyo.
Benetroth is gonna close the door to his office.
Fucking lock that shit.
Yeah, he locks it.
Oh
Fox
no,
can't
lost the
keep us out,
opportunity
but
to
that's
get
a
the
nice
stuff.
spot.
I mean, he saw what Ruben is capable of. He's
Yeah,
not
what?
capable of. Just
Eterna kind of like picks up Ruben like a little bit higher. So like, what?
You see, Poyo also appears somewhat injured.
What the fuck did the two of you do?
I told Ruben to try to make my dad dance. He failed and he kind of collapsed. Then I tried to use my word to make my mom dance, and that failed. But I pretended to have a heart attack so Asya can come running to where I was, so she could figure out that my mom was lying about something, and so she can confess something. But Asya didn't get it, and then Asya kind of left after that because I got really heated. But everything's okay now with my family. So it's
You see,
all
Asya,
okay.
when you hear screaming, just walk away.
Yeah, I kind of used you, Asya. My bad.
I'm terribly sorry I didn't get your message of convulsing on the floor, meaning
I was
needed
pretending
to
to have a
extract
heart attack
information
while I was
from your
doing
mother.
it.
So,
Yes,
why
well,
do you hate your
perhaps
parents?
you need to
Poyo?
work on your deceptive skills in the future.
Or is unpacking why you hate your parents for a different time?
Well, I think hated with. I don't think I hate him anymore.
Me.
Well, I, for one, am ecstatic to hear this.
Anyway, let's find sweets and gin.
I feel like neat is Eterna's new equivalent of Cowaboner.
No.
No.
that had the same energy. I feel like maybe less insulting, but
It's just significantly less insulting.
definitely like I don't know what to say. Neat.
You don't hate your parents anymore? Neat. They have money. Money's pretty cool. Let's go find the others. Where's Jin? I haven't seen him like the entire party.
Oh, I think he was playing ball with his dad or something. I don't know. Whatever. What
His
normal thing.
his dad is here?
Yeah.
Whatever functional families do.
I always assumed his dad was like I don't know, cause Jin knows like orchids or some shit, so I always assumed he was from the mainland. Like, why the hell is his dad here?
Oh yeah. Apparently. Yeah. I don't know. Apparently, my dad. Well, I guess he isn't technically my dad. It's a long
What?
story, but no. We're going past that. But apparently my dad was like knew about this somehow. You knew a lot. He kind of researched a lot about you guys, which was what I was one of the things I was concerned about and shit.
Yeah, I didn't expect some minor noble from the Shattered Isles to go talk to
Give you
Soren.
blood. Yeah.
Oh no, okay.
Oh.
So the vial, I put my blood in it. It's not like
So it's just
random blood,
okay.
and it makes my magic more powerful.
Blood magic.
No,
Oh.
but
Blood power.
yes.
Anyway, that's not important. We could probably find Jin playing catch with his dad, who's
Yeah,
a cripple,
Jin-
by the way.
Jin, where would you want to have been this whole time? I'm imagining like out in the garden just chatting, walking the hedge maze kind of thing.
Yeah. That'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Just be wandering the gardens.
Yep. As you're wandering, you notice like it gets kind of cold, and then it starts snowing.
What the hell? God sure has plans for us today, huh?
It's definitely been a weird day. A good one though, I think.
A good one indeed. Wait, is the party over? How long have we been out here?
Oh, half an hour. Maybe a little longer.
Do you want to start heading back?
Probably about time. Your friends are probably worried about you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're totally fine and not dying on the floor.
That's oddly specific. I feel like they might be dying on the floor by the way that you
Oh,
said that.
quick, let's go! Run!
Oh shit!
Oh, don't worry, I'm running. Hey, can you push me real fast? Meanwhile,
Oh, yeah.
Sweets, you and Atmos kind of like come down off of the roof, I imagine.
Yeah.
You come down and both of you kind of see the rest of the group minus Jin kind of congregated in the hallway on the second floor, which is closer to you than you expected it to be. So you kind of like look, and Atmos is a little bit surprised, and you are a little bit surprised.
Fixing my hair.
Yeah. Atmos kind of turns to you and says, "I think I'll take my leave," and then vanishes.
Bye bye. I'll listen in the conversation before I join. See what's
Sure.
going on.
Roll the stealth check. 'Cause you might as well.
Super stealth. Yeah. 14. I rolled a 3.
Wow. Yeah. So you all see Sweets walking up.
Oh, hey, Sweets.
Oh, hey, Sweets. We were looking for you.
Now we just have to find where the fuck Jin is. Did you say in like the gardens or something?
Oh,
That's
you
where
guys
I
should
left
go to
them.
the gardens. I'm still concentrating on the spell.
Yeah.
You guys should go to the gardens.
Where's that?
Okay.
No reason. I noticed that something on my ear is like put in the wrong way, and I'm like really quickly trying to fix myself.
Yeah. You notice that Sweets is like not as put together as he was when the night began.
Eterna just
Damn,
gives him a nod.
Sweets. Did he get really drunk or something?
Oh yeah, no, Sweets is really drunk. You know how he likes to steal alcohol? Yeah.
I've been getting drinks all night.
I can confirm that. Poor Ruben thought there was a god of alcohol.
Hey.
Ruben snores again.
So let's go to the gardens. I'll be anxious to see the gardens again.
Oh wait, I begin to get all the food and shit. Since no one's here, I can...
The servants are actively cleaning stuff up. But you can get a plate to go.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Unseen Servant is not a concentration spell. I cast Unseen Servant.
Okay, what does your unseen servant do?
He's gonna just bring a bunch of food.
Okay.
Yeah!
You get 2 to-go plates.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
But yeah, you step out into the gardens and it is actively snowing. It's not
Hey, what-
snowing hard, but like it's snowing enough that if the ground were cold, it would stick.
Hey, what time of the month is it again?
It's winter. It's been a
It is winter.
Like
So this
10?
this is normal. Okay,
It's not
technically
normal in the Fearlands.
Oh,
Or it's not normal
it's not
in the Shattered
We're
Isles.
not in the Fearland.
It would be normal in the Fearlands. It is not normal in
This
the
is a
Shattered
tropical
Isles.
island.
This is a tropical island. Why the fuck is it snowing?
You know, it's not often it shows snow here.
Really?
No.
I
so
like the
pretty.
snow.
Is it because it matches your fur?
You hear Jin coming maybe
I
about
hate
5-10 seconds before he gets there. And you see Itachi just kind of like riding. Jin is like running, pushing the wheelchair.
No,
Like-
no, Jin, slow down! And he fucking crashes into a wall.
Now my dad's dead for real. Yippee!
I Eterna just kind of looks
Oh,
at
you
them.
didn't die before? Let me finish the job.
I guess messing up your limbs kind of runs in your family, doesn't it?
But yeah,
That's uncalled for.
That's,
do you mean?
well, it's uncalled for, but it is kind of true.
I
He's
mean-
fine with it.
I mean, me and Combi, fixed your arm. So, after you straight up just poisoned yourself to death, damn near.
I don't remember that happening. Anyways.
I'm surprised you don't. I'm not surprised that you don't remember that you were dying.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you gotta be more specific, you know?
I mean, knocked
Yeah,
you out
which-
before we
which-
cut your arm off. But
Well,
So, how have you guys been doing? Y'all been alive, I assume?
Eterna's
well?
holding Ruben bridal style in her arms, and he's just past the.
Oh,
Ruben
sh-
is passed out and fairly injured, and also Poyo looks hurt.
I think
I
we
knew
had a
it.
good party. Oh, I missed most of the food, though. They're cleaning it up right now.
Damn.
Oh, I should get to that.
Godspeed, man.
Yep.
Godspeed, Dad.
And it was really good to see you again. Will you visit?
Hope- I will, of course.
Hey Jin, how the fuck do you know Orcish if your dad lives in the Shattered Isles?
You speak Orcish?
He picked it up
I
in
just go
prison.
really quiet.
He picked it up in prison.
I just slowly look at Poyo.
Wait, Jin, I was
Itachi's like, wait, well, if you went to prison, why didn't you get any tattoos?
Well, how?
He did.
It's a little hard for the tattoos to show with all this fur, to be honest.
I mean, you got scales, though.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
You got scales, though. That's kind of like
That's
a
pretty
tattoo.
cool. That is pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
I
I could
forgot
get
you
the
had
scales
scales.
tattooed.
Well, I'm gonna get back to work. Instead of skiving off. Thank you, all of you, for fixing his arm, I guess, and for
I
keeping him
didn't help.
safe.
I did
Moral
help with
support.
that.
Eterna
Don't
just
let
kind of
anything happen to my boy out there. And Itachi takes his hand and wheels himself into the building, leaving the party gathered together in the gardens in the snow.
What a beautiful shot.
Yep. So should we end the session before the dragons bitch slap you for taking so long, or after? We'll say
Yeah.
this. We'll say this.
That could be like the end
as you
credits
guys
scene.
sort of like standing there, kind of like, okay, the party's over. Where do we go? What do we do next? You feel a slight chill down your spine, and the world around you shifts. And when it settles back into a cohesive form, you find yourselves standing near the peak of the mountain where Qualixodius lives in Elbrenveld. And we will cut the session there, and we will come
yeah.
back to you
I was-
guys in Elbrenveld.
No,
Really
it
quick.
was
I whispered to Poyo, "Hey, do you want it to blizzard on your parents' place? Full
You know
on
what?
blizzard with hail and everything."
With the teleport, your concentration would end.
yeah.
since you're no longer on the same plane of existence.
Oh.
You're not maintaining the spell through that.
Okay. Okay. Then that's it. We can end the session.
We'll end
I
the
give us
session there.
permission to do it. You guys couldn't end it
Thank you,
without
Silver.
me.
Thanks, Silver.